It's your boy Jay Hines. Y'all kicking it with Ill Fame Mag right now.
Everybody, Tenai here with illfamemag.com. Here with the one and only Jay Hines. What's going on?
What's going on, man? What's going on? Pleasure to have you.
Man, I just was at your listening party. We still here, still vibing. Talk to the people about what you got going on.
Definitely, man. What we got going on, we got that Some Type of Way dropping March 29th, man. We, like you said, we had the listening party. We've been vibing out since then. A couple dope records. I don't say a couple, they all dope. All 7 records, man. Y'all really in for it on the 29th. Just be expecting it. We dropping it to the whole world, man. And it starts first right here. Starts first right here.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you. When I first heard about you, seen you, I thought you was a rapper, right? So I kind of gave off the impression like, oh, Lord, here we go, another rapper. I ain't going to lie, because you know everybody in their mama trying to rap. So I'm like, Kay, one of the dudes was like, come on out, his music is dope. I'm like, okay, come on out. I'm like, oh, shoot. Like, he can sing, he got some swag about himself. I see you out and everything, but kudos to you. Like, for real, though. I mean, how long have you been singing? How long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this since birth, man. What people don't actually know about me, I'm actually a drummer. Like, that's what I do. Like, you ever want to see somebody disgusting on the set? That's me all day. Raised in the church, not a go-father, singer. So I've been doing this all my life. It's not something I woke up and was like, hey, let me start doing music because it looks cool. Nah, this is something I'm really passionate about. So, but definitely, man, like, but for us, the whole image thing, a lot of people think I'm a rapper, but that's what makes it so ironic when they hear the actual R&B. They're like, oh, and it makes them kind of more intriguing. So, I like the fact that I look like a rapper would say.
And I was gonna say, that gives you a little edge to me, because like I said, people say, oh, he a rapper, then he come out and he blowing, and it's like, oh shoot, hold on now, what we got? So kudos to you. Now tell me about talk about the songs on the EP.
Okay.
And what's your favorite?
Well, the songs on the EP, like I said, each one depicted a time where I was going through something, whether it was a relationship, simple as going to the club, I was inspired by something. But my favorite on that whole record is probably Waterfall.
Okay.
I like it so much.
You nasty, that's
basically. Yeah. But the beauty of it, if you listen to it, I never not one time said what I wanted to do, but I described it in like 4 different ways, which is pretty dope. But that's why I think lyrically that's probably one of my favorite ones. But it seemed like everybody was in love with Goes Down, so I gotta give people what they want.
You know what? Sampling today is like taking off. I mean, I think Drake is like the king of that right now. But I love the sampling and everything. So I think anytime somebody can kind of go back and be like kind of taken back to those old songs, I think it's a winner right there.
And that's what I did, not even purposely. Like it just kind of happened. And that actual beat, me and my producer and manager T, we made that beat, and I could not do nothing to it. So I came back a week later, and it just boom, and I started singing the Genuine thing, and it just fell in place, man. And I kept telling him, I'm like, yo, that's gonna be people's favorite record. He was like, you sure? I said, man, watch, dude. People love things they can relate to, especially if you can bring them back to what they was used to, and that was the whole purpose.
Exactly. And like I said, I'm an R&B girl, so when I hear R&B, I automatically connect. And then if you can sing, you got some sway, it's different. I mean, I'm for real. I'm gonna be putting your stuff in the car.
No, definitely not. That's what.
But no, I really want to hear about your vision. I mean, how do you really vision yourself I wouldn't even say 5 years, a year from now, 2 years from now?
I want to be big as Madonna, and I know it's kind of like people say, oh, it's cliche to say stuff like that. I'm a script. I know who I am, and I know what music is to me. Like, I want to restore music. I feel like it's lost right now, and I feel like people are traveling in a fad and a trend. So for me, I want to create timeless music, classics, because that goes with any generation, any face, any culture. I don't want it to be one demographic. I want it to appeal to anybody, you know what I'm saying? So I look forward to competing with your Trey Songz and Chris Browns. Like, I want to. Like, I look forward to the challenge, and y'all can remember this. I said it's not me being cocky, but it's just me being honest. I know my worth, and I know the time I put in, and when I approach each record, I give it my soul. I don't come from no other place. So my vision for me is I'm not from Charlotte, but I feel like this area needs a savior, and not just R&B, but music, period. So that's my goal. That's what we're working towards. Like I said, every day is a process. Every day is a step. I'm not saying it's gonna happen tomorrow, but the ending result, is to be able to say, hey, that guy influenced me somehow, some way, or his music touched me some way, somehow. And that's what I want to do. That's what I live for. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope. Now, before we get out of here, I always just like to kind of ask people some crazy stuff. If somebody gave you $1 million tomorrow, right? It was like you had a week to spend it. What you gonna do with that $1 million?
First off, that $1 million, I'm gonna flip it to 10 million if I can.
Okay.
But the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna definitely do something I always want to do for my mom. I told her when I got the chance to do it, I'll do it. And that's first thing first. And the rest of that, that's going towards building my empire, you know, which is world classic sound. Something I'm working on. It's ground up, like I said, but it's going towards building that to be able to launch other ideas and dreams that I got as well. It's music for me is 10% of what I want to do. Like I went to school, got a business marketing degree. Like I want to open businesses and not only thrive in music as well. So it's bigger than just music.
Oh yeah, gotta have a business mind that's gonna look at Diddy. I mean, Diddy
right. That's what makes you stay relevant. You know, you just gotta have more than one income stream. So it's bigger than music. I'm using my platform and my gift to the world to open other doors. So that's what I would do with that.
That's dope. Now, you never know who's watching these interviews, so if you can talk to whoever you want to work with right now, go ahead and put that plug
right
in.
Hey Drake, if you listening, let me tell you something. I feel like we can make something crazy one day, and if you ever see this video, listen. I want to be a young king. I look up to you. So.
Drake, if you watching, I co-sign. Definitely. Before we get out of here, shout out to the fans. Any social media they can follow?
Definitely Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. My Instagram is JXHINES. My Twitter is IamJXHINES. And my Snapchat is JXHINES. That's where y'all can find me at. My SoundCloud, JXHINES as well. Like I said, y'all stay locked. I'm chilling with Ill Fame Mag right now. Coolest, dopest magazine ever.
You already heard it. You heard it here. Y'all go out and support. We definitely need, especially real music. I'm telling you, it's pretty dope.